Hello and good afternoon. My name is Helen and I am with H&G Spirit Messages. H&G, H stands for Helen, of course, and the G is for Grandma. Uh, in case any of you don't know, I get my messages from the other side of the veil. That is where my grandmother is, and I also have a spirit guide who has been with me since I was a child. I get these messages or inclinations through my intuition. I also get it through clairvoyance, clairaudient. I hear a lot of the messages that come through. I've been doing this again since I was younger and got more used to it the older I got. So enjoy and hope you stay with me. If you have not subscribed as of yet, please do so. Please remember to like and share as well. Don't forget about the bell, which will give you all the notifications. You have a choice for all the notifications that come from my channel. For some of you who have already subscribed, please check your subscription because YouTube has automatically taken out other people and unsubscribed them due to keywords or due to maybe not using your channel or your ID often enough. For whatever reason, certain things censor to them and then they end up deleting you or unsubscribing you from other people. So check all your subscriptions, as a matter of fact. So this reading today is for Thursday, the daily, for June 25th, 2020. I'm going to start with air signs. Air signs, your card is the Magician card. The Magician card, as you can see, is definitely somebody who's trying to create ideas, trying to come up with suggestions, trying to resolve a certain issue, maybe even praying, manifesting, or even doing spells. Somebody is definitely trying to be very cautious, very neat, and very particular about what they're doing and the way they're doing something. This is also talking about air signs, worrying about your appearance, worrying about something you should change possibly on your outer self. Some of you may be confiding in someone who is of tarot reading, psychic, astrology, something of that nature. It feels like some of you are definitely doing a lot of inquiring, but I'm also hearing that some of you are actually living your life by it. We are here as tools. We are not here as to be micromanagement, but so take everything with a grain of salt, but also let it help you to get direction, but still be responsible because you always have free will to make your own choices and decisions, okay? No one can force you to do anything, nor should they. So again, this is for air signs, the Magician card, and this definitely is talking about creating something new, wanting something better. For a lot of you air signs, it is going to talk about you wanting to get into that relationship. Or maybe there also is, for air signs, a lot to do with an ex returning. So someone from your past. It could be one ex ago or two exes ago or whatever, but it is someone who you care deeply about that is coming back towards you. This is somebody that you couldn't quite get over. Somebody who your feelings definitely hit the highest level that you've hit in dating, period. So this is somebody who really means a lot to you and also shows that you have a lot of disappointment where this situation is concerned, air signs. So if love is on your mind, which I feel it is very heavy. And I feel like you keep wondering either what happened to them or where they've been or why haven't they communicated. Remember, with Mercury retrogrades, that is the time of finding something that you lost. That is the time when somebody returns from the past. So be patient, air signs, because something interesting is coming for you. Maybe not just today, but it's on the way. Fire signs, your card for today is the Page of Wands. So when we have pages, okay, that's somebody who may come in and out of your life that's not so great. You know, when you talk about kings, kings are amazing and kings are people that you want to stay. When you talk about knights, they're right underneath of the king. They're pretty good and they're usually going to stay for quite some time, but they may not stay for always. Pages are definitely people who are watching you from a distance, people that are paying attention to you, maybe flirting with you, maybe one night stands, maybe somebody just coming in for a little while, or maybe somebody even just wanting a friendship. Also, with this Page of Wands, it talks about fire signs that you may be looking back on a past situation. You may be looking back on a past situation. You may also be looking back at where you used to be or how things used to be. You may also be revisiting relationship feelings that you had for somebody, disappointment, heartbreak. You may be keep going over the things that kept happening that weren't good, that didn't make you happy, that didn't, make the relationship good. You may be worrying a lot and feeling the pain still. In other words, you're still in the victim mode and you need to get out of that. Fire signs, for a lot of you don't want to stand on your own. A lot of you feel like you need somebody to be with you at all times. You feel like you need to have a partner. You feel like you need to have that girlfriend, boyfriend. You feel like you need to have that title. But right now, fire signs, I think the universe is trying to help you to realize that you're good on your own. Things can be very positive for you. Things can definitely brighten up for you. And there's a lot of changes coming in your near future. Things are going to be to the point where you can expect them to get even bigger, better. You can expect something to really shake you up maybe in a certain way, something that's going to make you expand or grow. Some of this can be a change that's going to feel like today is going to be maybe not so great, excuse me, of an opportunity. But this today, whatever you go through, is going to set you up for what's coming. Water signs, water signs, water signs. So water signs, today your card is the Knight of Swords. So water signs, if you are in fact waiting for that relationship, that person is coming towards you. If you're waiting for that person because they are in fact a knight, which a knight is, is going to stick around for a while. It's somebody that's not going to stay away for a long time. It may be somebody who is not showing you, excuse me, their emotions or their feelings. They're not explaining to you or expressing to you how they really feel about you. You're kind of guessing at that. For some of you water signs, it may be you going back and forth with them. You get together, you break up, you get together, you break up. But today is communication, is connection. So hopefully a lot of you are going to get that communication that you're wanting from your particular partner, water signs. Today seems like a really good day for that. Also, water signs may be having car issues or dealing with car issues today, whether it's a radiator, whether it's something to do with the battery. It feels like it's a main thing. It's not like some little compartment or some little gadget or an O2 sensor, nothing little like that. It's going to be, not that that's cheap, but not like that. It's more things like of like radiator, battery, water tank, like things like that, like regular names, that very familiar names is what I want to say. Earth signs, your card for today. Earth signs, it talks about, it is the Five of Swords. Yep, Five of Swords. So Earth signs, you have the Five of Swords today. So things may be mixed up a little bit. Things may be up in the air. Decisions may not be made yet at this point. It seems like for Earth signs that you have other people, maybe too many hands in the pot. For some of you, it could be, in fact, about too many opportunities or too many options. Or maybe your partner has too many options. And this is something that's making you feel as if, maybe that's not a good thing. Or maybe you're feeling as if you are an option. And remember, you always want to be their choice, not their option. I also get that Earth signs, somebody may feel disappointed around you today, and you may be the one who's going to lift them up or lighten them up or find that silver lining in that dark cloud. I do feel like a lot of you have already experienced so many different things that you can definitely help somebody who's just starting to go through something. You can help them to get back on their feet, so to speak. You can help them to get out of victim mode and into victor mode. So that's going to be really important for you today, Earth signs. Is pretty much today is going to be about you helping other people out. All right? So the card that I have for today in general, which will sum up a lot of you, both all air, fire, water, and earth, is the Ace of Swords. So with the Ace of Swords, I like that because you're cutting away things that you no longer need. You're getting rid of something that is not serving you anymore. You're tired of being defeated in a certain way. You may be tired of somebody's excuses. You may be tired of somebody who's not being dependable. It also shows that you're reaching for the stars. In other words, you're looking up and you're trying to get inspired or encouraged, maybe by God's word, maybe by your higher power, maybe by some of you, it feels like it's whatever your sun sign is the sign that seems to be directing you or leading you into the right direction. Now, I do feel like there is messages coming for you. So a lot of you today will get messages, and this is general, but it is very strongly coming through. So whatever you're waiting to hear about, whether it's to hear about a job, whether it's to hear back from somebody you reached out to, whether it's to prepare for something. Some of you may be just getting to income taxes and getting them taken care of now, and that's coming very quickly as well. For some of you, I do feel like you're going to have a carefree kind of day today. Things are going to start off a little slow, but they're going to pick up gradually. But by, say, 4 or 5 o'clock, you'll pretty much know what you're doing. Like, you'll know what you're going to have for dinner. You know where you're going to go after dinner. You're making plans for tomorrow night, which would be Friday. So there's a lot of energy here from all of you that's going to be very strong about wanting to make some changes. Definitely wanting to make some changes. Now, for some of you, I do have the judgment card. So for some of you, either somebody's going to call you out on your shit today, somebody's going to make you own up to something, or somebody's going to pretty much say, well, practice what you preach. This is something that you do, so this is what I'm doing. And somebody's going to either point you out, or somebody in a good way could make you stand out from other people. Somebody could also be looking at you and putting you in the front, making you a choice, not an option. It feels like somebody is definitely speaking about you today. So if you're watching this video, if you haven't been to this channel before, great and welcome. If you have been to this channel before, then you know how I do things and you understand that this message, somebody calling you out, somebody speaking your name, or somebody choosing you over someone else, you'll know what I'm talking about. But this energy is very, very strong, and I feel like a lot of you, this will apply. Now remember, some things will apply, some things will resonate, other things won't. Whatever doesn't, please leave it for someone else, and just accept the reading as it is. Take what you can from my reading, and move forward. I am being encouraged to tell many of you that there is going to be an opportunity for some of you to pull back on the revenge. So some of you may be wanting to get revenge on somebody, maybe wanting to get even with somebody, maybe wanting to call somebody out, maybe on their shit, maybe saying that somebody cheated, somebody lied, somebody did this or that. But I feel like it's going to be an opportunity for you to grow above that, to become more mature than that, to just say, you know what, I'll let karma handle that business, okay? Because karma kind of gets mad when you step in and try to do something, because karma feels that's its job. It's not yours. So be careful, all right? Be careful. And remember that you will reap what you sow. In other words, what you put in, you'll get out. If you put in positivity, you'll get out positivity. If you think negative, you will live negative. You will have less money. You will not be happy. You will not have great jobs. You will not have a great relationship. You will not have anything that you would desire in this lifetime. So be very careful. Try to stay very positive with everything that you're thinking about and doing. There is going to be an opportunity for many of you to get into that lover's situation, to get back with a partner from the past, especially now with all these different planets moving around and changing. So stay tuned for my live that I'll be coming on later on. I'm also going to be doing Q&As, which is $30 for one question. Again, that will go through PayPal. And there'll also be mini reads for $100. Now, my regular readings over the phone are $200 right now. And of course, you can get 3 hours worth of readings for $1,100, and you can spread that out as any way you want to, either by 15-minute intervals or 30-minute intervals. And I do keep track of the times and the dates that they were used, just so you're aware. But you cannot give your purchase to someone else for a gift, unless it is stated so that that's what it's for. Because I've had other people try to use it and then give it away as well, which means you're not getting 2 for 1. That doesn't work like that. So be careful of that. Again, remember to like, share, and subscribe. I greatly appreciate you all here. I can't wait to come on and do the live. I miss you guys. I haven't seen you for so long. I hope you're having a great day. I hope you're all feeling well. And we'll get into that a little bit more detailed. When I come on live, I'm going to do each sign, okay, for fire, air, water, and earth. So I will do all 12 signs, and we will see what's going on individually with each of you.